Hey everybody, welcome to a late upload. So we know it is still Black History Month and we are here going to talk about some black shows. So first we're going to talk about some I have seen on my list and that I love and that I reach for a lot and new ones that I want to get into that I just never seen. So first we're going to start with the first ever one I remember seeing at my little age. Matter of fact, somebody just liked a TikTok of it. The Proud Family. I love that show so much. Kyla Pratt does her thing as Penny Proud. And, Paula J. Parker, she plays the mama. Tommy Davidson plays the dad. We got Tara Strong, even though she's not, she plays the babies. And then we got Dejanay Knight, we got Sticky, and like the whole ensemble, the whole cast. Like, I love how the show touched on black issues. It touched on Kwanzaa, and very entertaining. Like, it's very hard to find shows for me personally that are entertaining, and the Proud Family fits that, and it's funny. Like there are a lot of funny moments in it. I was just watching the makeover episode. If you don't know, I had a clip on here on YouTube. It's still on TikTok and it's on Instagram. My clips page, Between the Roses one, you could watch it over there. Where they were trying to help Zoe, and then at the same breath, Dejanay gets jealous at Zoe, and Penny is helping the girl sister, one of the girl's sister, I can't remember her name, and helped her be pretty. Like, people talk a lot of crap about the Proud Family, but it is a good show. The next one, the reboot, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder. I don't know what happened after the strike. But we never. There's gonna be a season 3, and I know people did not like certain parts of that show because, again, people don't like when you talk about race. You think that everybody's supposed to be hunky dory, good and okay. Like, yes, like I want to be friends with everybody, but some people don't want to be friends with me. Some people don't want to be friends with people who look like me. I am just saying. So that's another good show. Something I saw shortly but briefly. It was a show on Netflix called Motown Magic. It's a must. You should watch it. The Cleveland Show. I did rank that, I think, was it this year or last year? It might have been last year. Most of the voice actors, they are not, but I loved, like, it was it was a black family. And again, Proud Family at this point, when the Cleveland Show came back, before the reboot came back on, it was like animated black family, besides of course Boondocks. And it was funny at some points, but you could also sense a little racism in that show. I'm just saying. I waited until Blackish went off the air to watch it, and I loved it. Anthony Anderson, amazing actor. Love Tracy Ellis Ross, Josh Hashidi, Marseille Martin, and I forget the two brothers' names. Love that show. Love it. What's next? Greenleaf. I think I only watched that. I was planning on doing a rewatch of that show and ranking it for you guys because it's a very different show. It's like about like a black church and this and the third, and I love that show. I love that show. You would love it too. Grownish. Grownish is another good one as well. I watched that. I love Chloe and Halle, and I was watching it, and Francia Reza and all these other people that are part of that show, and it's a bop. It's a vibe. Girlfriends is a show I could watch over and over and over again. You got Lynn, Maya, Tony, and Joan. Okay, group of and William. Okay, cast for that show. I had seen. There was a point where it was just Maya Jones actresses, and the other two were replaced with different people, and I don't think the show would have been the same show. I hated when Tony and Joan had stopped being friends, and Joan, she was so, because back then, like, how us black girls have booty. I remember, like, you saw someone with a big booty, it was a problem. Now it's not, you know. So I loved it. Like Tracee Ellis Ross, you know, she got booty, you know, whatever. And yeah, I just love that show. The Game. So The Game is a spinoff of Girlfriends, okay? And, you know, we love Tia and Pooch Hall and Hosea Sanchez and Wendy Kilt Raquel Robinson and I think Jason Bell and Brittany Daniel. Love that show. I loved, like, it was a different show of its kind. Like before All American, I haven't seen that show yet, but this was different because it was like football players and you got to see the ins and outs, and then you got to see Melanie Barnett Davis trying to be a doctor, okay? And I love that show. Even though I kind of feel like, again, I love Brandy, but every time she joins a show, which I love to do a video on that, it always falls downhill. I don't know why that happens, but it does that. Okay, Good Times. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Peacock is about to take off Good Times. I don't know why. Because besides Tubi, they're the only ones that has it. And it's just a vibe. It's a bop. I love it. I love Florida. James. All of them. Thelma, she looks amazing. Like, she's, 70? Or something like that. She looks amazing. And then Ralph Carter and JJ. I forgot his actor's name. Jimmy Carter. There was a point James, may he rest in peace, John Amos, wanted to leave the show because JJ's character was doing a little too much, you know? Just saying, the other show I loved. And the last show we're going to talk about I love, which I'm rewatching, The Parkers has become a comfort show for me. Because The Parkers reminds me of Gilmore Girls, but the shows are like completely different. You know, but The Parkers, you know, it's very funny. And we see Nikki and Kim, they're both going to school together, and it's the antics for me. It's all of it for me. The only thing I would say I don't like about that show is every time Nikki Parker got a new love interest, Ogilvy would come around, or like Nikki was so, when Ogilvy had like love interest, she just looked kind of desperate to me. I'm sorry. That black television, you know, is it's amazing to see how it's evolved, because at some points, like, okay, with Maude, for example, love B. Arthur, but show Florida was the maid, and in that time, that's all black people were seen as the maid. So, what the heck? So, now I would like to recommend some shows for y'all that I also didn't mention, but I have seen. Or haven't seen. The Jeffersons, I did not mention just for sake of time. I did watch the whole thing. I think it was last year, because I wanted to do a worst best of it. Amazing show. Too many cast changes though. The mother had died. The two Lionels, there was two different Lionels, and yeah, What's Happening, that's another good one. What's Happening Now. The Cosby Show, A Different World, just got on Netflix. I'm trying my hardest to watch it. Does it get better? Like, season 1 is kind of slow. 227, I've seen that one. I love that show. Love it. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, never seen the whole thing, but I want to. I was starting to watch it, and then I stopped. Living Single, I am watching it. I'm on episode 3. It's the blueprint for Friends. Like, I'm sorry. Living Single, Friends jacked off Living Single. Like, don't get me wrong, Friends is good, but Living Single did it first. Then we got Moesha, okay? Moesha, love the show, but I like the Parkers better. Martin, we love Martin. That's another show I want to rank, so look forward to that one of these days, years, whatever. The Jamie Foxx Show, was trying to get into that. Okay, Everybody Hates Chris, I've ranked that a while back. The Boondocks, I haven't ranked it, but I want to. It's really funny. Lincoln Heights, I've ranked that. The show is really good. Queen Sugar, might get into that, I don't know. Insecure, I want to get into it. Atlanta, same thing. And Dear White People, same thing. The Wonder Years, that could be a quick watch. It's a black reimagining of the classic coming of age story. Abbott Elementary, I was watching some of season 1 and I stopped. Bel-Air, that's the reimagining of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Coco Jones. Rap Bleep, and the Grand Crew, I never watched that. But yeah, that is my recommendations and some shows that I like. There are so many to choose from. Black culture is good culture, and I don't know why people don't want to see it. It's sad. Like, expand your horizons. It's okay. You can expand them. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.